True success, between what we leave behind and what we take with us. Introduction. The paradox of the modern pursuit. Are you seeking success in what you will leave here, while forgetting what you will take with you? In the modern era, these words are not just a piece of wisdom. They are a radical challenge to our entire way of life. We live in an age of decorative success. Social media has conditioned us to measure a person's worth by external attributes, photo filters, watch brands, or follower counts. We spend 40 to 60 hours a week building a foundation for a life that could end in a split second. Islam does not call for passivity, but it offers a shift in our coordinate system. We are running toward a horizon, hoping that after the next achievement, happiness will finally arrive. But true success, al-falah, has a completely different nature. The illusion of ownership and the psychology of the temporary. We use possessive pronouns with startling confidence. My business, my house, my achievements. However, when viewed through the prism of eternity, it becomes clear that we are merely temporary tenants. Imagine a person who books a hotel room for a single night. Instead of resting and preparing for the important journey ahead tomorrow, they start tearing down the wallpaper, buying expensive furniture for the room, and hanging a gold plaque with their name on the door. It looks ridiculous because in the morning they must return the keys and leave empty-handed. But is this not exactly how many of us behave? We invest 99% of our energy into the hotel room and almost nothing into the permanent home that awaits us. The Almighty says in the Quran, "The life of this world is but the enjoyment of delusion." 3:185. This delusion, mata'ul gurur, literally refers to something that appears valuable as long as you look at it, but loses all meaning once you realize its true fleeting nature. The philosophy of al-falah, the lesson of the farmer. In many languages, success is linked to succeeding or following a sequence of events. In Arabic, however, the word for success is al-falah, al-falah. The etymology of this word is rooted in the labor of the farmer, felah. This contains a profound spiritual lesson, labor in the dark. A farmer drops a seed into the soil. It is hidden from sight. No one sees it growing in the first few weeks. True success in Islam also begins in secret within the intentions, niyyah, known only to God. Cleansing the soil. Before sowing, one must pull out the weeds. Spiritually, this is the cleansing of the heart from envy, arrogance, and the desire for show. If the soil is rotten, no elite seed will bear fruit. Dependence on the Creator. The farmer does everything possible, plows, sows, and waters. But he knows he cannot force the sun to shine or the rain to fall. This is tawakkul, the highest degree of trust. You do your absolute best in worldly affairs, but you leave the outcome to the will of Allah. When the muaddin calls out, Hayya alal falah, hasten to success, he is not calling us to material enrichment. He is calling us to acknowledge our dependence on the Most High. It is a reminder. Your business success is worth nothing if you did not have the time to bow before the one who gave you the very ability to breathe and think. The currency of eternity. What is inflation-proof? If we cannot take bank accounts with us, what becomes our currency on the day of judgment? In the realm of the Akhira, hereafter, capital is measured by three primary assets: a pure heart, qalbun salim. The Quran states that on the day of judgment, neither wealth nor sons will avail, except for those who come to God with a pure heart. This is a heart free from resentment, malice, and, most importantly, the worship of anything other than the Creator. Good deeds. As investment, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught that the deeds most loved by Allah are those done consistently, even if they are small. 5 minutes of reading the Quran daily weighs more on the scales of eternity than one sleepless night of prayer once a year. Sadaqah Jariyah, ongoing charity. This is the passive income of the hereafter, knowledge you passed on, a tree whose fruit is eaten by people or birds, the upbringing of a child who will pray for your forgiveness. A true businessman is one who manages to convert perishable money into an eternal reward. Continued in the next video.